I bombed, like, really? And she was talking to another customer, and I need to get on.
We all face setbacks in life, moments that test our patience and control. But no matter how frustrated we feel, it never gives us the right to break the law. And that's exactly what happened at Tampa International Airport, when one woman's outburst left the entire crew in shock and fear.
Supposedly a bomb threat, and she's helping it.
The crew member briefed the officer on why she had been denied boarding, but the real concern was the comment she made afterward. At that point, the situation was no longer in the crew's hands. It had become a matter for the authorities.
We let her know she was being denied boarding.
Okay.
Just due to the comments she made downstairs at check-in. Management was just made aware at 7:30. She stated if she wasn't getting a seat on our overseas flight, she was going to blow the place up, and that's not a threat, it's a promise. We can't have that.
Just so I can be sure, you know, so you guys denied her boarding. Did you give her, she's got a refund and everything?
She's got the refund card. She has to take it up with Frontier because of...
The situation had turned grim. She wasn't just denied boarding for the day. She was being placed on the no-fly list.
Just unchecked from the flight and denied boarding for today, but possibly she may be put on the no-fly list.
Okay.
After hearing the full story and the disturbing comment she had made earlier, the officer turned to the woman in question and calmly explained what was going to happen next.
That we have here. They have denied you boarding for this flight, okay? Which means you don't have a valid boarding pass anymore, which means you cannot be here. She said they've issued you a refund card that you're going to have to take up with Frontier. We're going to go get on the shuttle, and we're going to go back to the landside terminal, all right?
No.
And if you would like to try to book passage with another airline and stuff,
I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that.
The other officer on the scene made it clear. She was going to jail. It was no longer in their hands. Her comment about a bomb had already sealed her fate.
If I don't get a seat on this overbooked flight, I'm going to blow this place up.
She needs to go to jail. She needs to go to jail.
She needs to go to jail? Yes, sir.
In the meantime, the officer tried to piece together what had really happened. Another crew member explained that the woman had come twice, first furious about her luggage, and later about her seat, each time with the same rude, confrontational attitude.
Passenger?
No.
Okay, she wasn't. Okay, so did she come up here with an attitude?
Yeah, she was mad because she had to pay already downstairs for that bag. It was already rated. She came up here twice. The first time she came complaining about the bag she had to pay for. She had to speak for her supervisor, and I said, okay, my supervisor isn't up here, but at the end of the day, you have to pay for that carry-on bag. Yeah, she came.
So that means she actually went downstairs, came through security, came in here, then went back and came to security a second time?
No, she came up once about the bag, and then the second time was about the not having a seat, and that's what sent her over edge.
After hearing the full story, the officers approached the woman to hear her side. She explained that her outburst was over a $104 bill she believed was unfair. But the officers weren't interested in the price. They wanted to know exactly what she had said in that moment of anger.
And I was just sitting for a surprise, and I was talking to the guy, and the girl was helping another customer, and she was being hostile with me.
The officers explained that certain words carry serious legal consequences, words she simply couldn't use. But she denied ever saying she would blow up the plane, insisting her outburst was only because of the $104 bill.
That's the thing. Certain things you can't say. You can't say fire in a movie theater. You can't say you're going to blow up the airport.
I didn't say blow up the airport. Like, why would I say that right here?
What was the conversation like?
It was downstairs, and I'm like, are you serious? $104
Oh, over here at the ticket?
At the ticket. I just said nothing. I said, I was like, I didn't say I will blow up this place if I don't get on the plane, because I'm checking my...
Well, that's the...
I was upset. I'm like, I will... Because if I'm downstairs, why would I say I will blow up the plane?
Even the woman knew she was in deep trouble, but what was done couldn't be undone. With nothing else left to say, she began blaming the officers for taking sides. She also complained about a refund that hadn't been credited, something the officer calmly tried to explain.
I paid it, and then I give them my money back now.
Yeah, I think they said they refunded.
They didn't. I checked my bank account.
Yeah, it takes, listen, it takes a couple days. When they do that, those assured us.
And I'm pretty sure you're on their side, so.
What's that now?
I said, everyone is on their side, so.
You reprimand your child. You want to hear what the child says, and then you got your side. So we got to listen to both.
As the officer pieced everything together and confirmed with a standby passenger what she had said, it became clear this was now a case for the FBI. Yet she continued blaming the crew, a move that was only making things worse for her.
Right.
So we got to listen to both.
And she was being hostile to me. And she's helping. And I'm like, why are you in our business when you should be attending to? You have customers right there.
But we still need
and I
to
did
talk.
say frontier is like Soul Drink because it's a joke. Steve Harvey says it all the time. This is like spirit.
Just mind your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to notify the FBI about this.
As she continued to complain about being treated unfairly, another officer stepped in to explain why she was being held. He reminded her of the consequences that come with using certain words in a crowded place like an airport.
Service can be rude sometimes, but
I can't feed back into it.
Argue back with me and I argue back with you. At the point that we take it to a level that there's laws that address the extent that we're going, we can be breaking the law. Not allowed by law in a movie theater or in an airport, then it's a big deal. But that's not a question here. Like, and I'm figuratively speaking, if right now I started yelling, fire, 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 well, that's against the law. If I start yelling, I'm gonna blow this place up, there's a bomb, well, that's against the law. There's a law for that. If you call me a no good, bald-headed whatever, there's no law against that.
I said so.
Once everything was confirmed, the officer notified the FBI, who were responsible for handling the case. He informed the woman that she would be arrested for breaking the law, and she broke down in tears.
Now we have to notify the FBI. We have to notify our detective, who's a liaison. Now I'm just informing you. Okay,
I just want to make sure I'm not being.
You're probably going to be arrested. Listen to me. Okay, I'm not acting this way because I don't want you to see me as uncaring. Ma'am, I'm not going to lie to you.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. Let's start heading.
114, 116.
You've got to understand, we can't just, some things we're not able to just say, it's no big deal.
Even as she broke into tears, she continued to excuse her actions, claiming the crew's behavior had upset her. But the damage was done, and she was about to be arrested.
I wish she'd be talking to me and she was like getting me riled up.
Stand by, I'm on the shuttle.
But I mean, like, but if somebody makes me mad enough, should I be able to just say anything to them or in any environment? That's not, I understand what you're saying, and listen.
She was charged with threatening to discharge a destructive device and with disorderly conduct. What do you think the police would do next? Subscribe, and don't forget to comment.